I wonder why so many photography business fail. I wonder what the biggest mistakes that cause photography business to go under. I wonder how successful photographers succeed. Studies show that 60% on average photography businesses fail. Did you know that 60% of photography business have poor performance in their businesses? And even 78% experience low growth? Why is that? There's a complex called me, 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 me.
I do my photography for me. I push the button so I can create photographs that I truly love from my soul. Everybody should love them too.
Are you like that too? I was. You see, I actually got sales when I was in college studying for photography, so I thought I was so
Awesome! And then I was gonna make all this money, and I'm gonna just put up a website and put my photographs on that website, and that website's gonna generate so much money. I'm gonna rock this.
And you know what happened? Crickets. And the real reason is because I wasn't thinking about my mission, not a mission for the business. And what I found was we need to focus on us for sure. There's no two ways about that. But even deeper, like our mission in life. What do we want for our mission in life? So I want you to meet Stacy. I worked with Stacy, but let me tell you, I work with these photographers to really find their true self, and then who do they want to serve? She did, like most of us do, put up a website and think that we're going to drive business. And she did this for a couple of years while she was working full-time in her other career. Nothing happened. What happened? Crickets. What I do as I coach photographers, we take your photography and we go beyond the photograph and really find out what you truly want in life with your photography. You see, I've spent countless hours on researching why photography businesses fail, why my photography wasn't working in the beginning. So I had to do this research because I was determined to rock it. Some of you have seen my Macro Chat live show, and that was a lot of fun. I can't do it anymore because I'm traveling around the United States photographing this beautiful country. So I don't have that great Wi-Fi, but I have a playlist of some really cool photographers. And one that I truly want to bring up is Harold Davis. You'll watch him down below in detail after this video. Now, Harold's work is absolutely gorgeous, and he prints on beautiful paper. He is amazing, but he actually loves to write. So his imagery was everything to him, but he went beyond that to connect and write about what he does and what he still does to this day. Many of his books, you could see them rolling down right now. They are absolutely amazing, highly recommended. And he said, yes, he'll come to the Macro Chat live show and I can interview him. I was like, I can't believe he's gonna be on my show. But again, the reason why I'm bringing him up is that he had his work and he also focused on writing. He's prolific? How do you say that? Anyways, he writes a lot of books and they're really good. Now, Stacy, on the other hand, she loves color and she loves to commission her work. She makes work for people that really truly love what she does, and she will do a piece for you, or she will help somebody really focus on making her pieces look really good in your space. So she does beyond just the photography of just showing the image and saying, here, buy it. She does way more, as you can see on her website. She's really focused on her mission and what she wants to do beyond just the photography. So you could see that both of these photographers, Stacy and Harold, are focused on their mission in life. Again, this is not the business mission, it's just what they want within their soul to spread to the world. They have that drive beyond just the photography. One of the things I ask you to do is interview people that you may want to work with, because it works. You get to understand your tribe and what they want. If you have a true mission and love what you do, you won't fail because your passion is way too strong. You see, now I'm on a new mission. I understand that I'm here to help those photographers that were me back, way back in the days, that didn't know who their clients are. 99% of the photographers that I talk to say they don't really know who they want to sell to. And that's a huge mistake. Man, it smells so good here, you guys. I wish we had smell-o-vision. These pine cones, man, they're so good. Maybe smell-o-vision will come soon. One thing that I really love this saying, and it's so true, and I don't say it like this, but I love Marie Forleo's the way she says it. If you're selling to everybody, you're selling to nobody. I'm butchering it, but it is so true. So when somebody comments on your work, ask them if you can interview them, private message them, and just say you just want to ask a couple questions because you're starting your photography business or you're revamping your photography business. So these are some questions to help you out. Have you ever bought nature photography? Or instead of nature, put your type of photography, fine art, blank photography before? If so, why? If not, why? What do you like on your wall? If you sell on wall, if you license, what do you like to license? Put your information and revamp these questions that I'm giving you at the moment. If you're working with a company, what photography would you use for your business? If you're saying, I really want to do this, but I just need help, I need that little push to get me going, check out the link down below and book a call with me, because what we'll do is we'll talk about your work and the future of your business or building a business and how I can help you. And if I can't, then I'll give you some recommendations and maybe later we can reconnect again. We've talked about your mission and your clients, but truly, how do photographers build a profitable business? What do they do differently? I'll tell you one thing, we may be saturated, but you have a big advantage building your business. You create feelings. That's what people want. They want feelings from you. Ansel Adams was a great photographer, right? Right. But he also was a writer, a teacher, a business person. Aaron Babnick is a famous landscape photographer, an educator, and a speaker in conferences. David Brookover is a photographer, but he also is a handcrafting artist who prints his work traditionally on handmade papers. What do they all have in common? They're all successful. But why? You see, they're not just photographers, they're entrepreneurs. I know what you're saying right now.
But Janice, I don't understand how to be an entrepreneur. I'm just a photographer. I just photograph for my own self, for my feelings, but I want to touch other people. How do I do this?
We figured out the why. Why photographers are not failing, right? Should I go back? Should I go back? Did you pay attention? Your true mission, going beyond the photography, understanding who your client really is, how to get connected to them. But how? How are we going to do this as entrepreneurs? We're going to talk about that right now. The chipmunks are not happy that I'm here videotaping. Can you hear them? You're going to start with a business idea. We're going to work on marketing. Marketing means you're actually connecting to people that you truly want. I have a great way of getting the algorithms, if you're doing social, the link will be down below, but a great video to help you if you're just starting off on really connecting to your tribe. So check that video out, it's pretty awesome. I want you to know that every business is born out of an idea, but not all ideas are businesses. That's why we have to test things out as entrepreneurs. For years, I would test out macro photography. I listened to photographers that were doing strictly workshops on how they photographed. They would say, oh, you have to really work on one subject. And I tried that for years and years as a macro photographer. It was really useless to me. Once I understood that I wanted to market beyond just the photograph, I started really connecting to people in the hospitality industry and licensing my work. And I love licensing because I didn't have to print. Yes, back in the days, I did print my work, I did commission. I tried these things out to see if I truly loved them. And I realized by testing as an entrepreneur, not years, please don't do years like I did. I wasted so many years on thinking that I had to have one portfolio of a macro work that would just burst out and make my life incredible. And it wasn't that at all. Once I understood that I really wanted to work on the licensing part of photography, I had my photography out in hotels, and also I got in the sector of people having me on apps. I touched 91 million people by licensing my work to people that have apps. In the TV industry, you'll see Hulu and all that kind of stuff. They found out I was licensing my work by me talking about this continually, that even though my tribe was really to hit the hospitality, it went beyond that. I licensed my work, but I had to test this out, and that's what you should do. Test for a little bit. You know that I just had a little baby acorn fall from this tree on me? I was sitting here, I just knocked it off. Okay, so we're just doing it this way, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. My mic broke from, anyways, it's behind the scenes, so we have to do it like this. So another thing I want you to know is that you do need to market, but what I mean by marketing is talking to your clients the way you would talk to any person. And you would be only talking about what you do for them. They don't care about you in the beginning for sure, but it's okay because they will love you by your work, by your inspirational hook, by is your photography, how are you going to tell stories of your work, because that's really important. Give them feelings words. That's part of marketing. That's where you're going to connect to the people that you want to. I highly recommend diving into focusing on connecting, talking to them, and then obviously making the sales. If you don't sell, you do not have a business. That's one of the things that I have like a script in my coaching program on how to connect and not be sleazy sales, actually just having a conversation. That's why they like your work. That's why they follow you. That's why they talk to you. Let me know in the comments and I'll make you a video on sales, on how to talk to your clients. You interested? Let me know. I'm not gonna make it unless you guys tell me. When you market, you must have a website. I don't care what anybody says, a website will drive people to you and build that email list that needs to be nurtured and talked to. And that is a lot of fun. Create emails that's about your work. Oh, remember I tell you that no shutter speed, ISO, f-stop, feeling words. If you pay attention to big time entrepreneurs, they're on social, but then they're going out to connecting. They're meeting new people. They are on podcasts, different things to connect with their tribe, but they all have websites. Do it. It's okay. And build an email list. In my group that I have for marketing for fine art photographers, people said that they didn't feel like their work is good enough. I'm sorry, you guys, but how do you know if you don't even try? Do this. You got it. Remember I mentioned Ansel Adams? I did hours of research to hack his business strategy, and I share them with you in depth. So check out this next video on Ansel Adams, the entrepreneur that learned how to live his life mission and also made money to make a business of his dreams. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.